Fear of failure isn't just in your head, it's in your body, in your clenched jaw, your tight chest, the sleepless nights before a big decision. It's what stops brilliant people from taking the next step. And in today's fast-paced world, where success feels like a race and every mistake feels permanent, fear of failure can feel like a trap you can't escape. But what if the way out isn't trying harder? What if it's letting go? Let go. Win big. Zen philosophy teaches something radical. The idea that true success doesn't come from control, but from release. Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. Below you, uncertainty. Behind you, the weight of all the expectations you've carried for years. And instead of panicking, you take a breath. And then, you let go. Not to fall, but to fly. This isn't recklessness. It's clarity. Zen doesn't tell you to ignore risk, or pretend fear isn't real. It invites you to see fear for what it is, a response, not reality. When you stop clinging to a specific outcome, you free yourself to act fully, creatively, courageously. Because holding on too tightly to success, to identity, to control, is what turns fear into paralysis. But when you let go of needing things to turn out a certain way, you start to operate from somewhere deeper, a place not ruled by fear. Peace over pressure. In a world that glorifies busyness and burnout, Zen offers a quiet rebellion. It says peace is not a luxury, it's a strategy. Imagine this. You're sitting in the middle of a messy room, and yet, you're calm. Your hand gently rests over your heart. You're not ignoring the chaos. You're just not owned by it. Your peace is your power. That's the paradox of Zen. By not fighting the pressure, by not chasing perfection, you gain something far more valuable: presence. And presence, that's where real productivity begins. You don't need to escape your life to find peace. You just need to stop believing that pressure is the only way forward. Because here's the truth. Peace is greater than pressure. Every time you choose stillness over stress, focus over fear, you reclaim your energy. And that energy, it becomes unstoppable. Zen kills fear. Seriously. Here's the secret most people miss. You don't need to defeat fear. You just need to see it clearly. Zen teaches us that fear often isn't about the task at all. It's about our attachment to the outcome. It's the ego, whispering that failure means you're not enough. That one mistake could erase your worth. But the moment you stop believing that story, fear loses its grip. There's a famous Zen story. A monk is pouring tea when a warrior challenges him to a fight. The monk doesn't flinch. Why? Because the real battle already happened, in the warrior's mind. That's where fear lives, and that's where it dies. When you stop identifying with fear, it no longer defines you. And that's when you perform at your best, not to prove something, but to express something, from a place of clarity, of calm, of strength. So what now? Try this. Next time fear shows up, when you're about to speak, to launch, to risk, pause. Acknowledge the fear. Then, let it pass. Pour yourself a cup of coffee. Take a breath. Bring your attention to the action, not the outcome. Let go. Win big. Because peace is greater than pressure, and Zen kills fear. Seriously. If something in this message touched you, go ahead, tap like. And if you'd like to keep walking this path together, subscribe, and let's keep going.